Best gaming mouse. Find your perfect match. The mouse is a simple tool, point and click. That's it. But if you're a PC gamer, you know that pushing virtual paper around on your desktop isn't the same as fragging bots and shooting zombies. Not even remotely. Our quick hit recommendations. What's more, picking the right gaming mouse is an intensely personal decision. Every little detail, its overall shape and size, the shape and placement, its buttons, its cable, or lack thereof, its weight, its materials, can change how you feel about it. More than any other peripheral, a mouse is the hardest to recommend because there is no objectively perfect mouse. Everyone's hands are different. That said, we can guide you on your search. Below are our recommendations for gaming mice, built on years of experience, first and foremost as gamers, and second as writers here at World. Updated 11.2.17 to include Logitech's PowerPlay wireless gaming mouse system. Yes, wireless, which has impressed us enough to recommend a wireless gaming mouse for the first time ever. Summary: Logitech's G502 Proteus Core is a customizable beast of a mouse, boasting one of the most comfortable designs I've ever held. The Logitech G502 is an easy recommendation. It ranks as one of the most comfortable mice we've ever used. It handles a wide range of palm and fingertip grippers with aplomb, though people with extra wide hands, or who prefer resting their whole hand on the mouse, may find its right-handed scoop shape a bit narrow. Logitech bills the G502 as supremely customizable, and for good reason. The G502 sports an excellent optical sensor, Pixart's PMW3366, which offers a dpi range of 200 to 12,000, and will handle anything you throw at it with pinpoint accuracy. 11 buttons include a tilt wheel and 2 that allow for on-the-fly dpi adjustments. A 12th non-mappable button switches the metal scroll wheel between notched and smooth gliding modes. Flip the mouse over for the option of tossing some extra weight in the bottom, thanks to 5 removable 3.6-gram weights. See our full review. At $100 for the mousepad, and another $100 to $150 for a compatible mouse, Logitech's PowerPlay is still early adopter tech for sure. But keeping your wireless mouse battery topped off sans wires is futuristic. This is a first for World. We've never, at least as long as I've been here, recommended a wireless mouse for gaming purposes. Why? Well, a couple reasons. Latency, interference, reliance on batteries, they've all been problems in the past. But the future is here, provided you have a few $100s on hand. Logitech's new PowerPlay technology is revolutionary, allowing you to charge your wireless mouse while you're using it without wires. By building inductive charging, similar to that used in phones, into a mousepad, $100 on Amazon, Logitech is able to trickle charge compatible mice even as you move them around. It works. And it's turned me, a pry-the-wires from my dead hand skeptic, into a wireless believer. I've been using PowerPlay for a few months now and have never seen a mouse dip below 85% charge. No more scrambling for a charging cable mid-game because I forgot to plug my mouse in the night before. The catch: only 2 mice are currently compatible with PowerPlay. The G703, at $100 or $93 on Amazon, is the lower-end option with a familiar scooped shape, 5-button setup, and a DPI cycler, and Logitech's beloved PWM3366 sensor. The G903 keeps the PWM3366, but opts for an ambidextrous shape, better feet, for a smoother glide, a dual-mode mouse wheel, clunky or smooth, and a few extra buttons for $50 more, or currently $127 on Amazon. The Razer Naga, with its 19 buttons, is overkill for most people. But if you need that kind of firepower, there's nothing better. The Rockcat tie-in wins World's 2015 award for most buttons, but a few aspects could use some fine-tuning. The era of the more buttons, the better has mostly passed, what with MMOs having fallen somewhat out of fashion. Instead, MOBAs like League of Legends and Dota 2, and their comparatively simpler but much faster controls, dominate in popularity. But maybe you're planning to re-up that World of Warcraft subscription, or you just have a soft spot for an unthinkable amount of mouse buttons. If that's the case, you can take your pick between the Razer Naga and the Rockcat Tyen's different design principles. The Naga rocks a classic numpad staple to a mouse's side design. With 19 buttons, 12 of which are available at the tip of your thumb, it's enough to satisfy any button fanatic. That said, it won't win a beauty contest, nor is it the easiest layout to adjust to. It's also a bit plasticky feeling. Read the full review. The Rockcat Tyen, on the other hand, represents a philosophy of cover the whole mouse in buttons. With only